to celebrate our heroes, and that's everyone who helped Field Team 6 register 30,000+ Democrats, reach over 15 million eligible voters in 2020, and help save the world. So I encourage all of you to grab a drink, whether it's Alex's recipe or one of your own, and your digital or real checkbook, because this is also a fundraiser. So the latest numbers that we've got so far, we're almost to 31,000. We've got $30,805 donated already, and our goal for the night, $40,000. Oh yeah, we can do it. Let's do it. You ready? Okay, I can't hold him back any longer. You've already seen him if you got here early, but I'm unleashing upon you the Executive Director of Field Team 6, Jason Berlin.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh, we're up to 147 people on this call. Thank you so much for being here. I am Jason Berlin with Field Team 6. We are super honored. I just got the news that Xochitl Torres Small, the former representative of New Mexico's 2nd District, is with us on this call. What a gigantic honor. Thank you for joining us. She flipped her district in the midterms by a razor-thin margin, and was edged out by a heartbreaking margin this time in times of COVID, when Democrats are deprived of their ground game. We're going to do, hopefully we can take that back in 2 years. But so just to kick this off, I just have to tell you, I am currently experiencing off the charts levels of nachas. Nachas is it's a Yiddish word. It's like nachos with an extra squirt of. And what it means is nachas is just pride in the achievements of someone you love. It's like the opposite of schadenfreude. And just looking at everyone here tonight and thinking about everything that we've achieved together to get us to this point just gives me so much nachas. I'm about to get a knoil in my tuchus. Thank you for what you've done. Really, thank you for what you've done and for who you are. And now for the invocation, I'm thrilled to hand it over to a hero from Game of Thrones, Narcos, and the man behind the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal.
Greetings, Earthlings. That's a different show. Thank you for joining us at Celebrating the Heroes, the first annual Field Team 6 Awards. Tonight, we celebrate not only the countless hours that you worked or the millions of people that you contacted, we celebrate your heart. You had every reason to give up. A global pandemic, a weaponized postal service, massive voter suppression. Against all odds, you chose to fight with everything you could for a better world. That is heart. And it's heart that makes a hero. And your heart just saved the democracy. So about 10,000 of you deserve awards, and we have about 7, so I don't know, share. So now, our first award.
Thank you, Pedro. Our first award is for our 2021 Champion of Democracy. And this year's inaugural award goes to a superhero in California's 45th district, the heart of Orange County. She is everything we want government to be. She proves every day exactly how much good can happen when we register Democrats in swing districts. And because of her, there is now more grilling on C-SPAN than on the Food Network.
Katie Porter is the first Democrat in history to be elected to represent California's 45th congressional district in Orange County. Now Katie Porter is a member of the most impressive freshman class of members of the House of Representatives that I, for one, have ever seen.
Dr. Redfield, do you want to know who has the coronavirus and who doesn't?
Yes.
Reclaiming my time. Mr. Zuckerberg,
I spent a lot of time
reclaiming my time. Do you know what an Oreo is?
An Oreo?
No, not an Oreo, an REO. If I were to look at a pill and analyze it from 2005 when it cost $215, and I was looked today at when it cost $763, would that pill be the same?
If you're full of bullshit, I'm coming for you. Like, I just don't have time. I'm a single mom, the dinner's burning, I'm late to something. I have 4,000 emails. My hair is frizzy. I haven't shaved my legs in a week. No bullshit.
The drug didn't get any better. The cancer patients didn't get any better. You just got better at making money. Is there a third category you'd like to develop for people like me that don't agree with you?
Not at this time.
And I'll be happy to send you a copy of the textbook that I wrote.
Well, I can say that we're going to do everything to make sure everybody can
Nope,
get the
not
care
good
they
enough.
need.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
The other issues that are happening.
Reclaiming
in
my
life.
time.
It's really hard for me to comment on what our lawyers
Sir,
are doing.
Respectfully, excuse me, but you do employ those lawyers. You can operationalize the payment structure tomorrow.
I think you're an excellent questioner, so my answer is yes.
Excellent. Everybody in America hear that. You are eligible to go get tested for coronavirus and have that covered regardless of insurance. Those hearings, they're not for me. Those hearings are for the American people. So this is not my 5 minutes, this is our 5 minutes.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum!
Field Team 6 is proud to present this certificate to our 2020 Champion of Democracy, Representative Katie Porter. In recognition of fearlessness in speaking truth to power, tirelessness in fighting corruption, relentlessness in forging a government that makes lives better, and deadly proficiency with a whiteboard. From this fellow Orange Countian and all the rest of us, thank you for literally helping save the world.
Now, Representative Katie Porter.
Thank you all so much. It's so wonderful to be gathered here tonight with Field Team 6, who really are the heroes of this evening. Each and every one of you, it's so kind to honor me, but my work is fueled by you. And without you, I wouldn't have the wind at my back, the courage in my heart, and the energy, frankly, at the end of every day to do what I'm trying to do for the American people. So I really am here tonight. While I'm very humbled to receive the award, I'm really here tonight to celebrate Field Team 6 and everything that you do. My middle son is going to think I am so cool because I just got the Mandalorian to say my name out loud. So you have brought me incredible kid. I know Betsy, isn't it impressive? She's right here. I have gotten incredible kid credibility from Field Team 6, and I've gotten elected not once, but twice. I want to remind everybody, when I started running in the 45th district, we were down 6 percentage points. Republicans outnumbered Democrats. The prior Republican had won by 17 points. And today, I represent a district that is equal numbers of Republicans and Democrats, not because the population changed, but because you made it possible for the population to make their voices heard. That's really what democracy is about. So thank you everyone at Field Team 6 for what you have done. And thank you for continuing to stay in this fight. It's my honor to be by your side.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I have to resist the temptation to take like screen grab while you're on.
Yeah, screen grab of me in my hoodie in my kitchen. So, I mean, this is not the glam look, but I thought you guys would want me to have kind of a field activist look tonight, so.
You're a hero. You're a total hero. I mean, you're fearless and amazing to watch you work, and what you can squeeze into 5 minutes is mind blowing. Do you have the whiteboard, the blinged out whiteboard?
Yeah, I have a whiteboard now that I carry in my purse.
Oh, nice.
This tells you two things. One, this is not a very big whiteboard. Two, my purse is huge. Like you could fit a small elephant in this purse, but I have the whiteboard with me at all times so that I can write things on it and get a chance. Hi, Betsy. Okay, sometimes she needs a little attention too. This is a young Field Team 6er. She'll be with you canvassing in 2022. You like canvassing?
Can you hire me?
Can I hire you? No, you can volunteer like the good folks at Field Team 6. These are all volunteers, babe. You're going to be volunteering.
Hello, volunteers. Goodbye, volunteers.
So, yes, I do have a whiteboard with me that I carry around, but I have a lot of them. I need a lot of them.
That is awesome. Well, we had Zoe Perry created on behalf of all of us at Field Team 6 a blinged out whiteboard for you as a trophy. Actually, can we flash that right now? Hey, wonderful.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my God, that's so awesome. Oh my God, I love that.
You should have that at your office now, available for use, and please use it in good health, because the dry erase pen is mightier than the sword. Also, you should know it glows green in the presence of Stephen Miller.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's so wonderful to be here with you and continue your celebration. I'm just so proud to be working with you.
Oh my God, keep doing what you're doing. You're fighting for all of us. You make everyone feel like government works, and give us faith that can happen. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're the best. We love you. We love you. There's no one like Katie. In fact, that's the whole problem, but we're working on it. So before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on everything that we have all achieved in the last 2 years.
Field Team 6 is a volunteer army on a mission.
Registered Democrats save the world.
Registered Democrats
save the world.
Their proudly partisan in-person voter drives broke records from the beginning. With their bold as love pickup line,
"Can you help me save the world from Trump?"
Can you help me save the world from Trump?
They helped flip 5 House seats blue in the 2018 midterms.
In 2019, Field Team 6 opened chapters across the country, but when COVID hit, they had to go digital overnight.
Voter drives turned into text banks, phone banks, and social media storms. They even created their own registration app, Votarizer, to streamline the process.
In 2020, despite a pandemic, they contacted over 15 million unregistered likely Democrats in 11 swing states. College students, Latinx and Black communities, marriage equality supporters, purge voters, and even some Trump defectors, and it worked.
Field Team 6 registered over 30,000 Democrats and helped register hundreds of thousands more. Biden and Harris won, banishing President Garbage Nightmare, whatever his name was, from the White House.
In Arizona, they registered over 6,000, 58% of Biden's winning margin.
The state flipped blue for the first time in 24 years. They sent Mark Kelly to the Senate,
putting Democrats just 2 seats away from a majority.
The road to those seats ran through Georgia. Field Team 6 made the difficult decision to risk its own existence in order to focus on the runoffs.
Teaming up with in-state Native American organizers, they sent out over 1 million texts, 450,000 emails.
and now we get to say Senator Ossoff and Senator Reverend Warnock.
The national resistance, led by women and organizers of color, secured a Democratic trifecta against all odds. Field Team 6 is honored to be part of this resistance.
And they've come too far to quit now. They just helped save the world once, and they've drawn up plans to do it again in the next 2 years.
We're going to need every new swing state Democrat we can get if we want to save our Senate and House majorities.
But for this to work, they need you. It is your volunteer hours and donations that help them to survive and to continue their digital outreach, and when the pandemic is over, to resume their in-person supercharged voter drives.
It's Dan with Field Team 6 and Blue Revolution. We registered 41 Democrats today here in the must-win state of Pennsylvania.
Hello from Field Team 6 Austin.
So thank you to every volunteer who gave for days, for weeks, for months,
or 4 years of your lives to bring about this miracle. And thank you for everything we will achieve together in the next 4 years as we once again
register Democrats.
Save the world.
Registered Democrats.
Save the world.
Registered
Democrats.
Save the world.
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 Starting up Field Team 6 was a leap of faith. When we started, we had no seed money. We had no venture capitalists behind us. What we did have was a clear vision, a targeted plan, and an unstoppable army of passionate resistance volunteers. So we took that leap into the darkness, and you caught us. Grassroots donors allowed us to not just survive, but thrive, despite the toughest circumstances imaginable. And that's why our next award, Donor of the Year, was very difficult to decide, because we've been blessed to know so many heroes. This year, the Donor of the Year award goes to the profoundly inspiring Don Foster. Not only does he put the Don in donor, he's someone who donated so much more than money to the cause. Don put his entire huge heart and mighty soul into this fight, and I'm sure he would have donated organs if we needed them. Luckily we didn't, but I gotta say, this guy's got pancreas for days. Ooh. And now, to embarrass Don a little more, it's the powerhouse juggernaut dynamo leader of Swing Left Los Feliz, who is a key member of the Field Team 6 steering committee and who introduced us to Don Foster, Rebecca Demo Ninberg.
Oh, thanks, Jason. I know this award. I mean, look at Don in that time. Oh, so cute. This award could not go to a more deserving person. It just couldn't. I've known Don for over a decade, and we've worked on multiple events, philanthropic, social, political. And the one thing I can say, this is not my opinion, this is objective, is that Don Foster is in fact a superhero. He just is. Ask, right, Jason, am I wrong? I'm just saying.
No,
ask anyone on this call, Don Foster is a superhero. Not only his support for Field Team 6, but flipping the House in 2018, getting Social Turismo into that seat, flipping the Senate, sending teams to Georgia, and saving our democracy. He was instrumental in that. And Don Foster uses his powers for good. He not only, as you mentioned, not only donates generously financially, but he gives his time and he gives his talent. And any event we've ever put on, as crazy as they are, if he's supporting an event or he's hosting an event, he's there from start to finish. And at the end, he's always there. Look at that smile, ear to ear, this infectious smile, radiating joy, and taking out the trash every single time. Don is good incarnate, and that is his superpower. And we are so fortunate. I don't know how to do this without crying, but I can't believe how lucky I am to know you and get to work with you and all the good that you do and the thousands and thousands of people in our society who benefit, who may never meet you, and to have such a superpower in their midst. Congratulations. We love you.
That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Rebecca. It's beautiful and so true. And Don, could you open the package that got to you recently from unknown whereabouts? Could be it.
No, I think it's the smaller one.
Yeah.
Yep. That one.
No, open the red.
Oh, red. Is there a red bag?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I am unmuted so you can fully hear the crinkle now.
The anticipation.
Oh my, everybody. Oh, come on. Everybody. I do think it's a cape.
Yes.
You need to wear this everywhere now.
Yes.
Oh, size? Oh, it's the perfect size. It's good for flying.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right, y'all.
It fits perfectly.
And if you don't wear that every time I see you, I will be very insulted.
That's it. Done and
so
done and done. My Duran t-shirt out, cape in.
So from now officially, let me just say, Field Team 6 is proud to present this award to our donor of the year, Don Foster, in recognition of Buddha-like inner radiance, creativity on the battlefield, heart-melting generosity, and mastery in bringing joy to the fight. Without you, Field Team 6 would not exist. Thank you for literally helping save the world.
Holy shit. Thank you. Well, you you guys have managed to embarrass me and fill me with pride. And if I can remember my Bible at all, I think those are inextricably linked. So thank you. All of that, all these feelings, and I will be very quick because there are so many amazing volunteers who will be getting their capes, I'm sure, and you get to sit through them opening a special gift. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my lifeline. Thank you for offering the simple, where we were 4 years ago, all of us, right? The shitstorm inside the dumpster fire, in the Sharknado, during an overwhelming blizzard of lies, where we were 4 years ago, compared to where we are now. That gratitude even is eclipsed, I think, by the cold silver moon of relief that I feel right now. I just stepped out before a cocktail out on my porch, and the air felt sweeter and clearer. It's a whole new, like we're all having our George Bailey Bedford Falls moment, right? Where in 4 years, we took a minority-ruled, hard-hearted government and made it into an open-hearted, majority-ruled nation. We did that together. And I couldn't be more proud and more humbled by the fact we all just did that together. We all brought the joy to the good fight and we got it done, right? So that's it. I promised a shorter thing than that. So you can't be, put on the spot as donor of the year without reflexively, picking up your wallet, picking up your checkbook, bringing out your credit card. Where are we with donations? Are we at about 35, 36,000? Where are we?
Let's see. I think we are at $32,000.
Well, that's it. That's it. We have to get to 40. I would love for us to get to 50 tonight.
I would love that too.
This is my George Bailey thing. This is my little envelope of cash, right? This is the simoleons. So I will match cash, check, credit card, however anybody wants to do it, match dollar for dollar, whatever we earn between now and let's say 50,000. So when you put in 500, it's $1,000 starting right now for the rest of our little event. That's the least I could do right now. Thank you all.
That is so much more than the least. Thank you so much. That's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Don. That's amazing. I'm so excited about that. All right. I'm sure there are links in the chat. And of course, not only are we super grateful for everything that Don has done to be supportive of us in every way, including financial, But we are also forever grateful to other donor heroes like Angel Trinan with Onward Towards Progress, Jim Shelton with 31st Street Swing Left, Doug Moe and his super galvanized friendly family. This is a slippery slope because there's no way that we can mention everybody. But there are so many others who threw events, pitched our plans to their activist groups, wrote checks themselves. It took every single one of you to fuel what we've done, and we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. Speaking of fantastic events, our next performer is a crucial part of our events team, runs her own events company called Five Senses Tastings, and is a classically trained singer. Here to remind us of the power of being there for each other, it's our very own Kala Maxym with You'll Never Walk Alone.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk
Oh my God. Chills. I mean, Kala is not, Kala Maxym, ladies and gentlemen, she's not just part of our events team, she is an event. And just to make sure, if you haven't cried yet, we're coming for you. You're not safe. You are not. Thank you, Kala. Woo. Oh, and now it's time for our biggest awards of the night, the awards for Volunteer of the Year. It's the biggest award for a reason. There's nothing more important than our volunteers. And our volunteers are the best there are. You are the engine of change. You are hardcore, soulful, and effective. Because you're soulful, you make Field Team 6 go. These awards were the most difficult to decide, but after some agonizing decisions, we were able to narrow it down from our 10,000 plus volunteers, humble brag, to 5 winners. Super difficult, but these 5 people have been instrumental in helping us scale up, reach out, achieve vertical takeoff, and register the living daylights out of Democrats all over the country. To present the first award, it's someone you know and love from Roseanne and the Connors, as well as Lady Bird and so many others. And she's not just a Field Team 6 supporter, she is also one of the first members of our advisory board. Ladies and gentlemen, multiple Emmy and Tony Award winner, Laurie Metcalf.
This is Gil Weir, a man who could have kept his retired feet up. Gil Weir could have cracked a cold one and enjoyed the warm glow of the Arizona sun. Gil Weir could have looked back on a life well lived as a university professor and said to himself, I ain't dealing with this shit. But Gil Weir did not do that. Gil Weir gathered his signs and his clipboards and took to the streets of Tucson, tickling all with the age-old question.
Oh, pardon me, miss. Can you help us save the world from Trump? Good morning, sir. Can you help us save the world from Trump? Oh, good morning, sir. Can you help us save the world from Trump? The boldness of that line was interesting to people. It piqued their interest, I think. It's a politically charged world right now, and so the idea of approaching someone with a clipboard and a button saying, I really don't like Trump, was a little daunting. But man, I did it. The line worked. Can you help us save the world from Trump? Somebody smiled back, and I registered it. And I absolutely loved it. I was hooked.
With several hundred hours contributed to the Lord's work of flipping Arizona blue.
If I was a golfer here, and Tucson's famous for golf, it would have cut into my golfing.
Gil was instrumental in Field Team 6 registering 6,000 plus new Democrats in the state.
So we think there's a good direction in Arizona. The movement is occurring, but the numbers are still overwhelmingly against Democrats in Arizona. So while we registered, say, 1,000 in the Tucson area, I believe that we could register 3,000 or 4,000 new Democrats. And the whole key to success will be having enough volunteers to be able to put on a lot of these events, because that will make a difference in the state governor, the senatorial races. It'll make a difference in our local representatives, some of whom, frankly, are the most reprehensible in the entire U.S. House of Representatives.
Gil. In recognition of the bravery to be our first field director, the heart to preach the gospel of partisan voter registration far and wide, and the fire to inspire others to talk to strangers in high-traffic areas, Withrow Gil Weir, in lieu of a real award, I dust off this Tony and say thank you for literally helping save the world.
Wow, the American Theater Tony, it's an actual Tony Award, tremendous. I really am so honored to receive this award. You know, when I think of how many fantastic volunteers Field Team 6 actually has, it really is humbling for me to get this award. There were really lots of people that stand out as the Volunteer of the Year award for Field Team 6, but I am grateful for this award. Thank you so
much. You may at many points, you have already heard me and will continue to hear me when I am unwittingly not muted, just going, Gil Weir, ladies and gentlemen, he retired physiology professor, resistance warrior. Amazing. So thankful to you, Gil. And now to present our next Volunteer of the Year award, it's Zoe Perry, someone who's opened up her personal contact list to bring celebrity love and light to Field Team 6. And she's also charged into battle herself, leading text parties that contacted hundreds of thousands of voters. You'll recognize her from her roles in Young Sheldon to Scandal to Roseanne. Take it away, Zoe.
Oh my goodness, Jason, thank you so much. All right, everyone. Our next Volunteer of the Year, Andrea Riveras, is a woman who spends 4 days a week volunteering as an assistant teacher in a 5th grade classroom and 1 day a week volunteering for the Seattle Humane Society. In 2020, she decided that wasn't nearly enough. So she started volunteering with 6 different progressive political organizations in order to help get rid of Trump. What brought her here was the fact that Field Team 6 registers Democrats specifically. So she knew she was making a difference in every battleground state. Soon, she went from attending text banks to moderating them. Even more importantly, she lent warmth and humanity to every event, making cold tech platforms feel like your own cozy living room. There's an organizer saying, you come for the cause, but you stay for the people. Andrea is one of those people. And that is why Field Team 6 is proud to present the certificate to Volunteer of the Year, Andrea Riveras, in recognition of leadership in text banking, saintly patience in text training, and countless hours of carpal tunnel inducing outreach to millions of eligible voters. It sounds like exaggeration, but it's not. Thank you for literally helping save the world.
Thank you so much for that recognition. 2020 was such a tough year, but going through it with Field Team 6 and all of the volunteers was amazing. And all the text banking we got done was crazy. And of course, Biden winning was the ultimate outcome. So I'm so grateful to be part of Field Team 6. Thank you.
Andrea, thank you so much for all the incredible work you've done. All right, you guys, there is so much more exciting stuff to come. I just want to give us a little update on our challenge. I believe we are now up to $39,525. You all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've still got, I believe, Don's challenge going. So let's see if we can raise even a bit more. And I will now take us into our next award. Here to present it, it is our privilege to introduce the star of the iconic To Live and Die in LA, Manhunter, and 193 episodes of CSI, one of the few TV shows to run through 4 presidential terms, William Peterson.
In February of 2020, Field Team 6 was on a roll, blanketing swing states with highly successful in-person voter drives.
We're going to register every damn Democrat in Portland or beyond today. Yeah.
The momentum was intoxicating.
We have gotten 222 completed registrations.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
It's a little like the regular flu that we have flu shots for.
In-person registration was no longer safe. And digital organizing needed data. Big data. And data ain't cheap.
Although many people think sending a text or sending a phone call is free, it's not when you're doing this kind of activism and get out the vote and voter registration. We actually had to pay for these platforms to actually send a text, pay for platforms to send the phone calls.
Welcome to the Zoom where it happens. Field Team 6's only hope of fundraising enough to keep the text banks running full throttle.
Hi, Jim. Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Are we ready to go?
Honestly, you guys, it takes like the threat of democracy for us to have a play date. What in the world? No.
One volunteer in an hour can send thousands of texts.
How many texts have you guys done?
600.
Oh, shit.
This is awesome.
I just sent my 2,000th text.
We would go through these text banks so quickly.
How are you doing that? Button smashing.
We couldn't hold enough of them because we had to raise money.
Drumroll, we just crossed $38,000. Boom.
And who was the keeper of this Zoom room? Janet freaking Ho. Janet worked behind the scenes to make sure each event ran without a hitch, raising Zoom to an art form. By October, Field Team 6 was doing 8 Zooms a week, allowing them to reach tens of millions of people. In recognition of Janet's ability to plan and run a cornucopia of events, both virtual and in the before times, unflappability in the face of tech challenges and the technically challenged, a willingness to always say yes with what appears to be a genuine smile. We thank you, Janet, for literally saving the world.
Thank you so much. Without Field Team 6, I would not be sane today. I want to thank you for, having the will and the mission to, again, register Democrats, take back the White House, because we did. We took back the White House. And we got rid of the other Russian puppet out of office.
Congratulations, Janet. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your incredible work. All right, I am here again to let us know if we have any more updates on our fundraising. But in the meantime, I just want to mention that those last two videos you saw were produced, directed, edited by my one and only love, Gab Tarabosi. And when I tell you that this man puts his whole heart into everything, it's an understatement. He clearly has created some very talented and heartwarming videos for you all. And I want to announce that he has very generously offered his services to anyone out there who might need to create some kind of video for maybe a loved one. Maybe there's a future birthday in the mix, maybe even a proposal. In fact, I will share that was how this guy proposed to me. It's worth it.
It worked.
Oh, where is it? Oh, usually I have it on.
This is how I'm finding out.
But anything you can imagine.
A budding business. Anything you want to get going.
And
I'm yours.
And we are going to auction this off. It doesn't have to happen right now, but we're saying a fair bid for the amount of work he would put into this and make it polished would be around $5,000. Is there anyone out there who might be willing to bid? All right, we're going to keep that going.
It's worth it. I'm terrible with deadlines and I don't like notes.
On that note, you can't wait. Also, just wanted to say one quick thing. I have so enjoyed crafting and bedazzling things, and I want to keep it going. And so I've just been coming. I haven't had a chance to really go to town yet, but I just want to pitch some ideas for new buttons, because we learned from Gil how important that No Trump button was. I've got some ideas. Oh, shoot. Is this backwards? I can't even tell. Bye, Mitch. We've also got our, of course, registered Democrats, Save the World, Field Team 6. We've got, I kind of like this, Dump Trump, Ditch Mitch, Field Team 6, checking them off the list. Straight to the point. I can help you register to vote. And why not? Rudy sucks. If anyone ever wants a button, I will make them much flashier than the black and white you see. Maybe $5 for a button, 20 for $5. I'll send them to you. Just give your information in the chat. All right. Okay, update. We are at $40,925. Way to go, everybody. You guys are amazing. All right. I'm going to toss it back to our one and only Jason Berlin.
Thank you. Also, thank you for those offers. By the way, Gab says he's terrible at deadlines. He got us, I don't know how many videos for tonight with no notice. He got them by driving to Phoenix and Tucson with Zoe over a weekend. This just recently. He's amazing. 100% of the videos he's made have made me cry. I think he could make a video of Raisin Bran, and I'd just be in fetal position on the floor. I'm sure he can also make videos that don't make you cry if that's your goal. But amazing. Also, love the ideas for buttons. Love the Rudy Sucks button. There's an incredibly entertaining video of Rudy Giuliani about 2 years ago walking down the street in New York City, and there's just a crowd of people trailing him saying, "Rudy, you suck. Hey, you suck. Rudy, go to hell. You suck." And it lasts about a minute. It stays entertaining the whole time. Our catchphrase, "Excuse me, miss, can you help us save the world from Trump?" that we used for 4 years was super successful. I want to just throw this in as another challenge for people in the chat. If you think of phrases that we can use now, your creativity, let's harness the big brains we have out there, throw those in the chat. We'll consider all of them and probably try them out, see what works the best. All right. So now on with the show. To present our next Volunteer of the Year award, it's Jeff Perry. He is not only Zoe Perry's dad, he is also co-founder of the nationally renowned Steppenwolf Theater Company, an actor who has been in almost everything, including Nash Bridges, My So-Called Life, Grey's Anatomy, The West Wing, and Scandal, just to name a few. The many events he's assembled for Field Team 6 in 2020 were a gigantic force multiplier. Thank you so much, Jeff. And now here is Jeff to do the honors.
Thank you, Jason. It's an honor to introduce our next Volunteer of the Year, Burl Hartman. Burl is the gold standard of organizers. Her activism began in the 1970s when she uncovered massive corruption involving a city councilor. He wound up in jail, and Burl received the key to the city. After the 2016 election, Burl joined Swing Left Greater Boston and helped flip Maine's 2nd district in the midterms. Piece of cake. In 2019, she teamed up with Field Team 6 to register New Democrats in Maine. And here's the thing about Burl. When a bitter winter shut down our outdoor voter drives, it only made Burl stronger. She devised the perfect messaging that would be nonpartisan enough for colleges to allow us indoors, yet progressive enough to register Democrats. And when COVID shut that down, Burl came up with a campaign that sent voter forms to over 15,000 future Democrats, including 6,000 community college students directly. So Burl, for all this and more, Field Team 6 is proud to present this certificate to our Volunteer of the Year, Burl Hartman, in recognition of virtuosic organizing skills, countless hours. We got the certificate. Sorry, show it. Yeah. Countless hours of driving, bravery in the face of extreme cold, Houdini-like ability to escape every bureaucratic obstacle, and the utter badassness of registering voters throughout the Maine winter. Thank you, Burl, literally, for helping save the world.
Oh, woohoo. Thank you so much, Jeff and Jason and Field Team 6. I am so honored and grateful and touched. And you know what? Together, we really did save the world, because imagine if Trump had won and the Republicans held the Senate. Yikes, it's too ghastly to even consider. So obviously, this is the world we want, and we helped create it. So our success in Maine and everywhere starts with leadership. We couldn't have done it without our I have two indomitable superhero leaders, Jason Berlin, of course, and Susan LaBandabar for Swing Left. We also had phenomenal leadership in Maine. Our two miracle workers, Amy McDonald and Paula Joseph. Amy brought in every single possible progressive person in Maine to work with us, while Paula took care of all the rest of us in the rest of the world that made Maine our cause celeb. This was very much a team effort, hundreds and hundreds of dedicated volunteers. Carol and Sarah, Gretchen, Alice and Alice, Neil, Rachel, Lisa, Jackie, Kath, Alex, Holly, Janet, Phil, and ever so many more. I wish I could thank you all personally. And last but not least, the one person who was literally indispensable, our absolutely amazing software engineer, Tom Scheipel. Tom backed us up at every turn, inventing new procedures and systems and building sophisticated spreadsheets and tracking every piece of data and rising to every mini emergency and making it all right. He was and is truly amazing. I'm pretty sure he's on the call today, but I guess you can't see him. But anyway, he's very shy. So thanks to all of you for this tremendous honor, which really should go to the entire team. Thank you, Jeff, and everyone else. Thank you, thank you.
Burl, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Burl, for everything you do. And Zoe Perry, take it away, babes.
Oh, Burl, gosh, it's so great to see you. And thank you for everything you've done. All right, so I want to also share with everyone that we have a person, let's see. Oh, to the person who puts us over the top of, and we had identified our goal at, I think we're 50, because that's about
Yeah,
where we're
50.
headed. Thank you. So to the person who happens to put us over the top, they will get a complete set of 8 Shepherd Ferry Field Team 6 postcards. And whoever's just before that person gets 2 boat masks and a Field Team 6 shirt. And we'll throw in some buttons.
Can we show the postcards?
Beautiful. Incredible. All right, let's see. We are now at, just to give you all a fundraising update, I believe we're at $46,535.
We're so close.
Incredible, we're so close.
No one's bought the movie yet.
There was a pitch. Erin Quigley, I believe, put in a possible $3K to start some bidding for that movie. Thank you, Erin. All right, so to present our final Volunteer of the Year award, we are honored to have 2 legendary talents who are also passionate activists. Winnie Holzman, creator of the hit musical Wicked and the TV series My So-Called Life, and her husband, Paul Dooley, who has appeared in Hairspray, Popeye, 16 Candles, and 50% of the films and TV shows ever made.
Vietnam, the occupation of Wall Street, and the indignity of this monster
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
are the only 3 mile markers in Doc Gooding's career as an activist.
I only come out for the big events.
This Air Force serviceman turned hippie, turned university professor, and sometimes triathlete lives his life in strict adherence to some Rumi-esque wisdom.
I don't know what I mean till I hear what I say, and I don't know what I did until I see what I do.
What Doc did is establish a political organization from scratch.
You know, they say sometimes when you teach something, you teach because you can't do it. And so I thought, well, if I'm going to teach this stuff, I better see if I know how to actually apply it in a situation.
AZ Blue 2020 would be part of the complex organizational machine that was going to attempt the coup of flipping Arizona blue.
When Doc got the bug, he got it hard. And soon he was training other trainers and spinning off other groups into their own voter drives, which is the whole goal. Organize yourself out of a job, you know, grow leaders.
The question actually became when we started to do 300 a day, how far were we going to go beyond the goal of 1,000?
In partnership with Field Team 6, Doc's crew was registering north of 1,300 Democrats a week, playing more than just an itty-bitty part in this mighty miracle.
Breaking news overnight, Joe Biden wins Arizona.
I've had a low back problem for quite a while. It'd been bothering me. And then after Trump got fired, my back problem, I still got a little bit, but it kind of went away.
In recognition of the courage to set big, hairy, audacious goals, the dazzling ability to exceed them,
and the beard to match. Like that.
In Maricopa County, your leadership showed us all we can be.
Thank you for literally helping
Save the world.
Ooh, look at that. This is unexpected, but I greatly appreciate the award. And if it wasn't for Jason, number one, and if it wasn't for the hundreds of volunteers, it would never happen. I was just a person that provided the tools and organization for it, so they really deserve all the credit. I tend to cry not because I'm sad, I tend to cry because I'm happy. My wife would say, well, why are you crying? Well, I'm fucking happy.
Oh my God, amazing. He doesn't tend to cry at all. When I was talking to Doc, lives outside of Phoenix, usually in any goal setting conversation, I'm used to being the delusional one, we're talking about setting goals for just what's our next plan. And he said, in January, start of the winter semester, it's not a time known for being great for voter registration. It's like, let's just register 1,000 Democrats in a week. And okay, it took a little convincing because that's insane. Just objectively, if you know numbers for voter registration, that's insane. To put it in perspective, a normal voter drive by a normal organization, they might register 3 or 4, all day long. Oh, you're lucky. If you register 8, you are super happy. So 1,000 in a week, but okay. All right. So we decided to try it. We did not register 1,000 in a week. We registered 1,245 and with volunteers from Arizona and volunteers from California working together and learning from each other. And it's so beautiful and moving. And that's the most good that we did. It was in Arizona. That's because of Doc, and that's because of Gil, and because of every single volunteer and every donor who allowed us to get that far. So thank God for you, Doc and Gil and Janet and Andrea and Burl. God damn it. And thank you to every single one of our volunteers. You made history, and what you've done is forever. And now, straight from another brand new swing state called Georgia, one of my favorite performers in the world, we dedicate this song to all our phone bankers and the Democrats they registered. It's the inimitable Puddles Pity Party with Telephone Line.
Hit the track.
Hello, how are you? Have you been all right?
To all the lonely, 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 lonely nights, that's what I'd say. I'd tell you everything if you pick up the telephone. Hey, how you feeling? Are you still the same? Don't you realize the things we did were all for real, not a dream? I just can't believe they're all fading out of you. Answering, could you just let it ring a little longer, longer, longer? I'll be alright through shadows of the night if you let it ring forevermore.
One of the best performers, the best performer. I went back and forth. I'm still going back and forth. Like, yeah, maybe the best. Oh, hey, do you know what time it is? That's right. It is surprise award time. You know and love her. And if you don't, you should. As a writer, producer, singer, songwriter, comedian, and the impresario of Field Team 6's wildly entertaining, fundraiser, the Beep It Show. Did I do that right?
Yep.
All right. Here to give away the last and undoubtedly most inappropriate award of the night, the female Sammy Davis Jr., Maxine Lapidus.
Oh, Jason, thank you so much. I'm so delighted. I'm so honored. I'm tickled to be here tonight with such the illustrious crew. You know, I know that Field Team 6 was looking for, you know, a fancy pantsy celeb to give out this big fancy last award, but all of them are on the Liza Minnelli 75th birthday celebration, which is actually on a competing Zoom right now. So you got me, kids. What can I say? But personally, I would like very much to congratulate all of tonight's very deserving, amazing, incredible volunteers and award winners. And wow, you know, I was brought in by Don Foster. I was jumped in. So I appreciate that Don got a big fancy pantsy award, as he should. He's an angel on the planet Earth, as is Jason, as is everyone that I've had the opportunity to work with here. So I personally would like to set the stage gently for our next honoree with just a little ditty that was created especially for this occasion by the one and only me, and also Mr. Mark Waldrop, who works with me on great occasion like fundraisers and such. I'm sure you'll recognize this tune. It goes something like this. Come and listen to my story about a creep named Ted. Despised Donald Trump and kissed his ass instead. Cried, voted for him, though he knew it wasn't true. Then voiced his support for a capital coup. He went on. Cowboys, Viking hats. Well, Ted went home and winter ran amok. Power died, then disaster really struck. Texas froze, it felt like 10 below. Ted said, brr, and flew to Mexico. Not the dirty part, Cancun. Ritz-Carlton, took the wife and kids, left the dog. But social media roasted Ted alive. He told some lies, just trying to survive. All he did was dig a deeper hole, and he did some damn bad damage control. I was only gonna stay for one night, just trying to be a good dad. Out water now, look. Now with grown-ups back in charge at last, while Dems get legislation passed. Ted's found a cause that he can put to use. He'll whip his base up, saving Dr. Seuss. And do not get him started on Mr. Potato Head. Oh, I'll convey. And so, people, we give the liar, flyer, human tire fire of the year award to the one and only Mr. Ted Cruz in recognition of his full-throated support of a violent capital coup, abandoning his own state and poodle during a crisis, traveling to a resort in a country that he publicly reviles, and courageously pinning the blame on his kids. Thanks, Ted, for making our job so much easier.
Please welcome from the great state of Texas, Senator Ted Cruz.
Thank you for the tremendous honor you've bestowed tonight. It's not as nice as Cancun. But it's nice.
Amazing that we were able to book Ted Cruz. Wow. Wow. Senator Tire Fire. Senator Voldemort. Oh my God. Thank you, Maxine, for composing what may be the only song about Ted Cruz ever composed or to be composed. He does not deserve it. Beautiful. Mind blown. Okay. So my lovelies, we are running out of time to hit our final fundraising goal. Oh my God. What are we up to now? It looks like we're up to 48,000.
I think we will have an announcement in just one moment.
Oh my
But if possible, there is a special guest delivering something special right now. April, will you do the honors?
Are you what? No.
Jason, this is a big thank you from everyone at Field Team 6. We love you so much.
Oh my God.
Bravo, Jason.
You deceitful. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, sweet. Oh my God. I was so jealous of that cape. Whoa.
Let's see it. Show it off.
Oh my God. This is a good quality cape here. Like a varsity jacket quality. Oh my God. You're amazing. Thank you. This is let's see. It's not over the shoulder, right? It's okay.
You can toga it.
Wow,
You
good thing I'm
toga
wearing
it.
pants.
While Jason models his new favorite registering good luck charm, I will just update us. You guys, yes, I mean, the Gab is telling me, you know, if there's someone so inclined who might need a hero cape, we can take bids.
5,000 bucks will get you one.
Gab really likes the number 5,000.
5,000.
But I just want to update everybody. Okay, with all of your incredible generosity, you all got us up to $48,120. That is not all. I am not even mentioning yet Dunn's matching bid, which was $12,000. That gets us to $60,000 for that.
Oh my God. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that
We haven't even tallied all the cape purchases.
that is
Or buttons.
This is a nice, oh my God, there's like two different textures.
Oh, and Zoe laid jewels by hand on the back.
This is amazing. I need to I don't know. I need to build a special room for this or something. Thank you so much. That's crazy. And oh my God, thank you. Every single person who donated $60,000. That makes such a huge difference. You know, we did everything we could to achieve vertical takeoff before the November 3rd election. We left it all on the field, which was an insane decision as an organization, but it would have been more insane not to. Then there was Georgia, and we made that decision again. You know, you could tell it wasn't a fluke because we did it again, because again, we also needed the Senate. And, you know, of course, we're so proud to be part of the greater resistance that is led by organizers of color and voters of color across the country. And just to be part of that and being of service is the greatest honor that we've ever had. So after achieving vertical takeoff, what we're trying to do now is not have a vertical landing. So what this $60,000 is huge. It comes at the most important time. Early organizing wins elections. What we do right now, the people who feel the urgency now to save the Senate, where we have a 0-seat majority, the House, where we have a 9-seat majority, and win down ballot in the next 2 years. That urgency, that fuels us. And yeah, oh my God, thank you so much. We're putting concrete opportunities to do good, channel passion into action, and get people registered in these swing states where it matters most. We're doing that with phone banking and postcarding right now, and building up our reserves so we can again offer more texting and social media ads and emails and the stuff that costs more and is super effective. So this goes a huge way towards helping us with that. Oh my God. So I want to, this cape, all of you, this cape should be big enough to cover everyone because you all deserve capes. I want to give huge love to the leaders of our current phone banks, Gina Harris, Mervis Reisig, Ashley Craig, our postcarding czars, Sharon Lord Greenspan and Janet Ho, as well as Kelly Kleiman and Laurie Mendick, and our text rock stars, Deb Verla, Dana Williams, Laurie Mendick again, and Meredith Pominville, among others. I also have to shout out the co-founder of Field Team 6, who had the original idea for this organization and came up with its name. He's my brother from another mother, since we were the California Democrats organizers for LA County, Michael Tonetti. So huge thanks to him for this also coming into existence. And I want to give a ginormous thank you to those who pulled off tonight's shindig show sensationally. Kala Maxym, Janet Ho, and Jeff Seeloff. And also to the creative minds who put all these beautiful videos together and made us lose half our body weight in tears. Gab, Terrible C, Lauren Kruger, and again, Jeff Seeloff. This is amazing. Is it Jeff, Zoe, Dale? Is there anything more you want to interject before I say final comment?
I might just say one thing, folks. I somehow got through too many decades. I'm 65, and Gina Cirone, Don Foster, my daughter, pulled me into volunteerism, and it has changed my life. I could tell that I was one of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people across this country helping things by an inch, a foot, a yard. And we got rid of the orange monster. And we've got hope. And we've got forward movement. And we got to keep it. History says that the midterms will try to kill us. We're not going to let it happen.
It ain't going to happen.
So, it ain't going to happen. So let's just stay committed. And if you ever wondered about volunteering, a couple hours and you will catch the bug. That's all I have to say. Love you guys.
Hooray, hooray.
Thank you. Thank you. That is beautiful. I also have to say, thank you to Dale Roy Robinson, who is the COO of Field Team 6. It's been just over a year since he came on. Right after he came on, COVID hit. It's been the challenge round since he got here every day. and he just threw himself into it with total abandon, like when you're in love, and he has been in love with this fight. And yeah, if not for you, Dale, we also could not be here. Thank you so much for everything you do every day. Dale loves Dale, wrote Dale Nelson in the chat. It's so difficult. There's not, I could have thanked 3 more people. I'm going to think as soon as we get off of this. Personally, I would stay here all night, thanking every single volunteer and organizer and donor by name. You all have personally kept me sane. I mean, barely, but I would definitely be completely raving mad without. I need a progressive, rich bath. I need a few hundred or 10,000 people to help keep me sane, just selfishly. But really, this mission of just being of service and empowering people, and mainly people of color, women, young people. We're also LGBTQ community, other people who have not gotten the representation they need, Native American community, AAPI community, Latinx and Black communities. It's changed my whole life. It's changed my life, and I never am going back. So. And you've changed the life of the country. You changed everything, what you did and what the Greater Resistance did. So yeah, I won't stay here all night. I love you too much to do that to you. But seriously, please know that that we revere you all. You are our heroes, and we never use that word hero lightly. We use it a lot, but not lightly. You all are our heroes. And we've put together one last video to prove it.
Here we go.
We want to thank so many people tonight.
We're going to be celebrating the astonishing, inspiring, all the heroic work that so many volunteers have been doing across this great country.
You're going to really enjoy this.
That's kind of our name, Field Team 6, is kind of homage to them. We call them SEAL Team 6 because they go behind enemy lines and accomplish the impossible.
Oh, we have to switch everything to digital. Great, let's do this.
I've just been clicking send. I'm sending texts left and right.
I said, stop trying to make me vote, you fascist.
I'm already getting someone who says, sure, register me.
Yes! That's my new obsession, vote at home, which we're not allowed to do in Texas.
That's true.
I really like text banking because I feel like my work is very valuable.
People, welcome in the Zoom land.
Has America jumped the shark?
And we decided we just couldn't sit by anymore.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Every single one of you can do something.
Oh, no, there goes a pickle. Just do it.
So it's an awesome cause to try to remove republicanism in all of its manifestations, all the way up and down the sexy, sexy ballot.
3, 4.
Boom, boom.
Could not have done it without 56.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow.
Let's see if we can't get those numbers up there, chipper monkeys.
I'll throw in $2,000.
We've raised a total of $12,496. That is insane.
Thank you so much. We've raised way more money than we ever anticipated.
I will front the rest of the money to get us to $25,000.
That's huge.
Hello from Field Team 6 Austin.
Hello from Field Team 6 Los Angeles. Woo!
Thank you, be well. Go Field Team 6.
Amazing, amazing.
That's all great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ah, that's cute.